Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? I've done this recipe before, but let's go over it again because we're always getting new viewers and I want to make sure everyone has the practical stuff. And then we're going to rap a little bit about raw food. How does that sound? Okay, so remind me that we're going to rap about raw food so I don't go off on a tangent like I just did. Coconut, celery, cilantro, carrot, cucumber, and spinach. One of my favorite drinks, okay? Energize, ALKALIZE, Nutrify. Can you dig it? Cilantro, baby. Fresh. Just picked this morning. Got it at the farmer's market. Fresh. Carrots for body and sweetness. Lots of energy in carrots. Fresh food, baby. Fresh. Cucumbers, nice and crisp. Filled with life, vitality, water, hydration. Celery, baby. One of the most healing herbs of all time. Don't let all the fancy stuff, confuse you. Simplicity, fresh. I got some spinach down here. Nice and fresh spinach from the farmer's market. Very fresh spinach. Lots of juice. Last but not least, celery, baby, celery. Nice. Very nice. Okay, thanks for letting me share that. We went right quick on that. I always appreciate your guys' patience while I get through making these recipes. The practical stuff's very important. That's one of the important parts of this channel, right? You come here, you not only get inspired, but you get the tools that you need. You also get a kind of a unique perspective. And we'll just go into today's topic. It was interesting. Last night, I was on a bus full of raw food people, and we were going to a raw food dinner. And, me being who I am and whatnot, I always want to make sure that I got like fresh food. So last night in my backpack, I had some bok choy, fresh bok choy, some fresh celery, and some fresh kale, right? Because I knew that I, wanted to make sure I got some really good high fiber alkalizing foods before I went out to the raw food restaurant where, Chef Ito at Olak hooks it up. But I like to eat super clean, but it was funny because I'm on this bus and all these cool ass raw fooders are like looking at me like, wow. A raw foodist that eats vegetables, it's kind of like, in a sense, I hope that nobody, because I know there's going to probably be a few people that were on the bus watching this video, so I'm not trying to be offensive, but like as raw foodists, it's kind of a trip because I feel like we've gotten off course or something. Like, to me, and that's the topic of today's simplicity, to me, raw foods is the easy, simple stuff. I mean, look at this, man. This is what I'm talking about. Like, these are like fresh, organic oranges, got from the farmer's market. This is what I think of when I think of raw food. I know that like the raw food movement has kind of gotten into be like a product thing or like the gourmet stuff, which is fine because I've been partying on it pretty hard. I'll be honest with you though, I wouldn't want to live my life like this full time, hanging out with these cool people. So there's a lot of love that I've been experiencing, but by meeting up with people, I want to do a shout out to Sister Show Enough from last night. Thanks for showing up and hanging out with me. I forgot your husband's name, but you guys were both just shining light, and I was glad to meet you. So that's my shout out to you guys for last night and a great time with you. And just been meeting a lot of cool people, and I can totally dig like all the hip, cool, like raw food stuff. But personally for me, like what I'm going to continue to teach on this channel is the simplicity and the tissue regeneration, which I think tissue regeneration, health, and the optimum levels of this are a little bit different than like the raw food scene. I'm not trying to be arrogant, I'm not trying to be better than, but I do want to be honest about how I feel about this stuff and how I feel that the fruits and vegetables contain the highest levels of bioelectrical energy. Because the truth is, those bags of like exotic berries and stuff, they're going to be sitting in your pantry 3 months from now, you know, if they want to be. But not the oranges, not the bananas, not the greens that are fresh, that have that life that you got to get them right now. It reminds me more of nature, like animals going and plucking and eating. Like these foods from the farmer's market were all plucked, very fresh, so they're vibrating with that life. And as soon as they're plucked and cut from the source of their life, they begin to lose vitality. So I'm just trying to, like, on this channel, we're a little more hardcore. I'm more into the healing side of it. I mean, it's going to take you a long ass time to get well on gourmet raw foods if you can dig it. But hey, the second you start eating like small amounts of fruit, because a lot of people do have hypoglycemic type tendencies, you know what I'm saying? Like once you get really well, you know more for yourself. But right now I'm promoting a lot of green juices, you know, a lot of fruit, but you got to make your own decision. Do you go up and go down too quickly? And how's your pancreas? So everyone's got to get into their own tissue weaknesses and stuff like that and make their own decisions. But let's go back to the subject of, I want to promote simplicity. I've been doing this for 10 years. And before that, I was really into bodybuilding and health. And most of you know I've had some serious ups and downs in all other areas of life, mental institutions and all kinds of crazy stuff. So I've been up and down and all around through this thing, but I keep on coming back to the fresh fruits and vegetables. The high water fruits and vegetables, that's very delicious, by the way. Okay, because there's a lot of nutritionists out there, okay? I'm not really into the nutrition as much as I am into the energy, okay? Because let me just plant this seed in your mind, okay? Nutrition does not heal you, okay? Energy heals you. So the more simplicity and the vibrational of the fresh, organic, locally grown, or wild foods you can get your hands on and into your body, the better. I want to promote simplicity. It doesn't have to be fancy. There's the scene, which I love because there's a lot of great people, but I wouldn't be able to continue to eat gourmet raw food every day for very long before it would throw me off kilter. So I want to promote simplicity because I care about you and I want to speak the truth to my highest ability. So fresh fruits, vegetables, sprouted cultured nuts and cultured type foods, enzymes, fresh air, sunshine, spaciousness, love, and opening and expansion of the mind. Quit trying to like always be like, I know, this is what I know, these are the facts. Because that's just going to drive you nuts and squeeze you down into the content. When you want to become the space, when you become the space, everything magically just unfolds with perfection. We'll get into that a little bit more, but today I just want to remind you there's nothing wrong with like eating like 8 or 10 oranges and going to work, you know. There's nothing like just having a huge low-fat salad at night. Simple eating, electricity, vibrations. 10 minutes isn't long enough for me to share with you, but I hope I got the essence of this thing across and didn't offend anyone, because I love everyone that's doing everything, but I think it's my job to bring sexy back to fruits, vegetables, simplicity, love, and expansion of the consciousness if you can dig it, and I know that you can. This is Dan the Man. I got a master plan to help as many people as I possibly can. You're one of them. I hope you can feel the love that I feel for you guys, because I know I feel it coming from you guys, and it just means the world to me. And I'm just going to keep on going, and I'm just going to keep on sharing to the best of my ability, and we are going to go to the top. We're going to just go to the top. Thank you.